What up, big kids? I wanted to start this thing. I've been wanting to do this for a while, where this channel was originally a vlog channel where I just talked about, certain things, either serious things on my mind or things that, just like bother, not just bother me, but like things, I just wanted to talk about. So I'm still going to do the news updates and everything, but I want to do what is called Sean Long Vlogs. Episode 1, and this one I want to start off with something important. I made a video about this a long time ago, but it was on an old channel that's not anymore. But I'm going to tell you guys why I'm straight edge. Yes, I've been straight edge now for over 12 years since... I've been really straight edge all my life, minus like 2 months, the dark ages of my life. Yeah, I've been... so yeah, like really all my life, but minus 2 months. But for straight edge years, I've been for 12 years now, since February of 2000, yep. So yeah, and yeah, it's been over 12 years now. So yeah, why am I straight edge? Well, first off, let me tell you what straight edge is. Straight edge means it's a lifestyle choice of not drinking, not smoking, not doing any drugs, or having promiscuous sex. Meaning that you only have sex with like people you're in relationships with, and have or married to. I mean, there's so many other facets of straight edge. There's people that don't take anything that has any sort of alcohol or caffeine in it, and then there's the hardline straight edgers that are people that will beat up people because they're drinking or smoking. And I don't do that. I don't ever beat up people. I don't care if people drink or smoke. I've dated girls that drink and smoke. It's fine with me, like as long as you're not blowing smoke in my face or forcing me to drink or smoke or anything, you're cool with me, like that's fine. But the reason I'm straight edge, so okay, when I was in high school, like sophomore year, especially, I went through some hard times, and everyone goes through hard times in high school. But basically, it's funny, I'm gonna tell this story while drinking Capri Sun. See, that's how straight edge I am. Delicioso. But basically, I was going through a hard time. I was really getting into punk rock music and hardcore and all this stuff. And my parents, my mom and my stepdad, had a hard time. We have a great relationship now, but during the time, I was the oldest and going through high school the first time, and they thought I was on drugs because I liked this kind of music, or because I'm this really I was a really odd kid. I'm still am. I mean, I'm more of a big kid, adult now, but whatever. So we went through some hard times, really rough patches, and they thought I was on drugs. And I said, well, you know what? Because I was hanging with a group of friends that started like really smoking weed and drinking all that stuff. And at first I was like, so no, I'm not doing this. It's not my thing. And then when I was going through the hard times with my parents, I was like, you know what? Well, I have access to it, and if they think I'm on drugs, I'm going to be on drugs. So I experimented. I tried cigarettes and alcohol and marijuana. Only those things. I haven't tried anything else now, like ecstasy or crack or cocaine or heroin or any of those hard drugs. But yeah, I tried cigarettes, tried alcohol and marijuana. At first I was like, I don't get what people are on. And then there was that point, it's like, oh, I get it, whoa. But then after doing it for a couple months, I was just, and I only did really with friends, but my friends did that a lot. So I only drank by myself one time and a couple of times, and then, but yeah, I never actually got drunk. I tried it and I hated the taste, and yeah, and then I tried it, but yeah, so basically, I did it for a while, and then there was this point where I stayed over at friends and I did it, and I was starting to feel really depressed. Like I got really paranoid and really irritable, and I just really started hating myself and everything. So after like this party one time, spent overnight, and my friends had this kind of like just feeling of like I just felt like crap, and then came home and my parents were just kind of upset with me. And you know what? I just said, you know what? This is not a great way to rebel, and I'm just quitting cold turkey, and I did. And ever since then, I haven't done anything. Yeah, I mean, one thing when I was a kid, my parents would let me try wine or something for a bit, and I just hated the taste. There's just something about alcohol that really tastes bitter to me. Like, I don't know, just the thing about me, when anyone drinks anything, whether it's beer, coffee or anything, you should like the taste of it first. If you're just drinking for something to get drunk, I think it's kind of stupid. I mean, I understand, and I'm surrounded by, I understand escapism. You want to escape, you know, the world for a moment. You don't want to think about, you know, how crappy life could be, or, you know, about bills, or, you know, getting your heart broken or anything. But for me, I just don't like to not be in control of things. That's the thing. Like, I like to be in control of my life. I like to be in control of what I'm doing. And with me, like, I've had those moments over my course of my life where I've gotten my heart broken really bad. I've lost jobs, and I had really low moments. But since being straight edge, you know, I just know that I don't like to rely on things like any substance to like just try to make me escape, because after the hangover clears or whatever, you're still stuck with the problem. So I rather just take it head on and just be, you know, I just like to know that I'm in control of the things. And I've just seen between my dad, because he has a lot of substance abuse problems, and that's a big reason. Like, you guys want to know why I'm really straight edge too? There's a few. One, my grandfather died of substance abuse. I had my grandmother die of like leukemia. I just had friends like die of like substance abuse, and it just, I don't know, like it's already hard enough to go through life without, like, you know, getting yourself killed in one way or the other. So I don't like to, you know, play Russian roulette with the devil. But it's also my family comes from a long line of people of addiction. Like, I'm a person that gets addicted to things. Like look at toy collecting or other things. I mean, I already have an addictive personality, and seeing my dad and my grandfather and a bunch of people go through such hard times because of drugs, I just didn't want to do that. I knew, like, even though I tried it and I didn't like it, I didn't want to rely on anything, especially drugs, to try to make me escape. And I know it could, like, it wasn't for me. Plus, also, I learned over the years that because of some medicine I took for other things during high school, that I really damaged my liver because of something, some sort of medicine I was taking. And the doctor said, are you a drinker? I'm like, no, I'm straight edge. And I said, well, yeah, if you definitely do drink, you're gonna like kill yourself. So that's a big thing. I don't like to, you know, I don't have the strongest liver. I think that's also another reason why I have such problems with my insomnia and everything, because you know, I'm pretty healthy for what I am, but because of that, what I did, like, I'm just very careful. So it's for health reasons, it's for family reasons. There's so many reasons why I'm straight edge. And like I said, I'm not going to ever preach it. I'm not going to be like, oh, you guys should be straight edge and not drink and do drugs and blah, blah, blah. But it's definitely something why I want you guys to understand why I'm straight edge. And I want you guys to understand why that don't ever offer me cigarettes or alcohol. You could be the hottest woman in the world and like offer me like $1 million to, I mean, this is the thing though. I would only drink, smoke, or break my edge if it was to save someone's life, or, you know, to like save the world or something like that. I wouldn't do it just for any selfish reasons to get with a girl to, you know, get money to get toys. But if it was to save like a family member's life, a friend's life, I would you know, I'm not that, you know, like so straight edge where I'm like, oh, but like I'm so straight edge where, like, you know, I won't, you know, do it to save someone's life, but I definitely won't do it just for the hell of it. And I don't have any desire to do it, and I don't plan to do it. Whenever I get married, I'm gonna drink apple cider on my wedding, and like I said, I just don't like it, and it's not my thing. And like I said, if it's your thing, that's cool. I'm very open-minded and I'm very respectful of people's lifestyles, and as long as you're respectful of mine. So hopefully that explains why I'm straight edge, you guys. And definitely, yeah. Hope you guys are liking this vlogs. And make sure to check out bkbn.net. I'm Sean Long. Remember, celebrate your nerdom in a big way. Go to bkbn.net. Go to bkbn.net.
Gonna be through the end on that. I tell you to go down.
Also want to show you guys that I have 4 straight edge tattoos. I got the Triple X on back, and no, I got this before that Triple X movie came out. A Triple X wristlet, Triple X praying hands, and straight edge tattooed on my abs. So straight edge for life!